Well, hello everyone. Happy New Year, 2018. Can you believe it? I just remember years ago thinking, oh, we'll never get to 2020, but we're here, we're getting close. So welcome back. I hope all is well. I hope you had a wonderful holiday and you're ready and back in the swing of things as we do second semester. It's been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful journey so far, and we know that we'll continue to have a great journey. We'd like to just pause right now. If you will pause with me. You may not know this, but we lost one of our board members, Mr. Michael King, on last Thursday. His family is working on the funeral details, but we just like to pause. Mr. King was in his third term as a board member here for the Clayton County Public Schools, and so I'd like you, if you would join me in pausing for a moment in honor and recognition of Mr. Michael King, a board member who passed away on last Thursday. Let's show acknowledgement and appreciation for his service. So if you will, again, pause with me for a moment of silence. Thank you. Again, his family is working on the details, and as soon as we receive the details for the funeral, we will make sure that information is sent to all. We'd like to again welcome you back to another year. I know that this second semester has started. Teachers returned on January 4th, and then we had training on January 5th for our new intervention tools. And so my instructional update is thank you for those of you that participated in the training, those of you that will support the implementation of the iReady K-8 tool, the Odyssey-ware, and Achieve 3000 on grades 9 through 12. We know that we've identified students in our developing category that will be supported, if you will. I think that's the right word, supported, as they eliminate grade level deficits. And so we want to encourage all of you to, as you get the training, as we ensure that the students are receiving the time that they need using the tool, continue to support our students, and let's work with them to ensure that they consistently utilize the tool as we monitor their progress. And I'm confident that we will see a decrease and an elimination in their deficits that they may have in reading and in math. We'd like to remind everyone that this is our year for our 5-year advanced ed accreditation renewal. We are an accredited district. However, as is expected of all districts that are accredited by advanced ed, we go through this process every 5 years. We are in the middle of that process. We'll continue to keep you informed. Our visit is scheduled for the week of March 18th, and we're excited that we are preparing and will be prepared for that visit. The team is working to take the approved vision, mission, goals that the board has supported. We're working to develop the performance objectives and the initiatives, realizing that a lot of the work we're doing right now, and so we're just going to use that strategic plan to give ourselves credit for the work that we are currently doing. We're so pleased to share that the governor released the Governor's Office of Student Achievement, if you will, released the Beat the Odds data, and we're pleased to share that Clayton County had 42 out of 60 eligible schools to beat the odds. Roughly 70% of our schools beat the odds. That's an increase of 12 schools over the 30 schools in the previous year that beat the odds. So clearly we're doing the right work. We need to make sure we give ourselves credit for doing the right work and make sure that we let others know. We were one of the largest districts in the metro area, and we had 70% only behind Cobb, who had 81% of their schools beat the odds. And so I consider that we're doing that data and we're doing pretty good. And so we should commend all of you for the work that you're doing relative to teaching the curriculum, relative to collaborative planning, relative to using our assessment data to inform instruction, to inform instructional support. Clearly we're doing it consistently, and our students are working hard, they're learning more, and we're reducing the number of students that are performing at the beginning and developing level, while we increase the number of students and percent of students who are performing at the proficient and distinguished levels. As a reminder to all employees, while we will not have mid-year bonuses, sorry you all, sorry, but you understand we're working to strengthen our fiscal position, but we will ensure that January pay is paid early. On January 22nd, you'll also receive your W-2s, and you'll get more information via a news release about your W-2s and where you'll be able to go into the portal to find those W-2s. Let's not forget that we're moving away from all the paper, and so get used to going into those portals and to find the documents that you need, and your W-2s, I believe, will probably be in your portal. So again, a news release will come your way. We will have the Superintendent Auxiliary Staff Advisory to meet on Tuesday, January 23rd at the Performing Arts Center at 3:30 p.m. All advisories this semester will merge many of the advisories because we are basically providing updates, sharing budget information, and providing our community an opportunity to hear the progress that we're making in our school system. Please place this event on your calendar. We are scheduling the Superintendent State of the Schools Address to be held January 30th at the Performing Arts Center, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're encouraging all of you to make plans to attend. Our goal is to make sure that we highlight the good work that our teachers and principals are doing, our counselors, our social workers, psychologists, everyone is doing to ensure our child nutrition workers, school nutrition workers, our custodians, just doing good work. Our data is telling us that we are doing good work. And so we want to use that as an opportunity to inform our community about the good work that we're doing here in Clayton County Schools. Of course, we're addressing our challenges, and we have some that we are addressing, but I feel confident, and I am confident that every school is working to ensure that they improve every positive indicator that they're expected to improve. So I commend our principals and teachers and all the faculties and faculty and staff members for doing an outstanding job working to improve those outcomes. Please know that the board has given us support to implement 4 new dual language immersion programs. We're excited over the next 3 years. We'll be implementing a Spanish program in August of 2018. We'll be implementing that program at Mount Zion. I guess I better put my glasses on. At Mount Zion Primary Elementary School in August of 2018. Kilpatrick will also be implementing a dual language immersion program in the subject of Spanish in August of 2018. Lake Ridge Elementary School will be implementing a French dual immersion program in August of 2019, and Rivers Edge Elementary School will be implementing a Chinese dual immersion program in August of 2020. Please note that our magnet fair for the dual language schools will be Saturday, February 3rd at the Professional Learning Center from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. We're pleased to share that we have rescheduled the Clayton County Day at the High Museum. It will be occurring on Sunday, March 11th. More details to come from the Fine Arts Director, Dr. Wiley, but we would hope that you would place this event on your calendar and that you will attend. We want to ensure that Clayton County is represented, and of course, we want to show our metro area, the state, that we are a community that loves the arts, and we are a community that supports the arts. Please be reminded that to support the Clayton County Public Schools 100 Wonderful Words That Work calendar of events, refer to our website. We have an event coming up this month in January where our pre-K students will be able to basically dress up in their career of choice. Can you imagine that? Our little babies in pre-K knowing what careers they want to have. But that initiative provides them an opportunity to increase their literacy while they also work on their college and career readiness skills. And so please go to the website for more information. As you know, we're about to prepare and observe the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, and as is the law, it's a federal holiday and we have off on federal holidays. But many of us, if you're like me, you don't really take off because you find yourself immersed in events to celebrate, to reflect, to acknowledge the work, the life, the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And so I encourage you, while you have off on that day, I encourage you to get involved in some type of event, recognizing, acknowledging the life, the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. Reflect upon how his decisions, his actions, and that of others, but in particular him giving of his life, was so critical and so foundational to the success, the progress that this country is experiencing today. And so we want to acknowledge Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., his contribution, the sacrifice that he made on behalf of all of us who live here in America, and clearly a sacrifice that has impacted the entire world. Please know that as we prepare to plan for summer professional learning, as we prepare to plan for the next school year, 2018-2019 school year, you'll be hearing more information about social emotional learning. You'll be hearing more information about restorative justice. You'll be hearing more information about what we're doing in our student support services department to ensure that we support the mental health of our students. We are working as a district to really create that high-performing culture and climate that we appreciate, where all of us can work as a team to ensure that our students are learning at very high levels and our students are safe. Our students are basically doing in school what we expect them to do, and that's to learn and to behave themselves in a way that adds value to their lives and that adds value to the educational process. So more to come in that area. I want to conclude by saying thank you again for all that you're doing. Let's continue to do what's good for our children. Let's continue to support one another, and that's important, you all. We have very difficult jobs in education, modern education, 21st century education. And if we don't support one another in this work, please tell me who will. We must support one another. We must continue to model excellence. Remember that we're changing perceptions. We're changing what people think about us as a school system, what people think about us as a county. We are, through our actions, showing people how to respect who we are, because we respect ourselves. We are high performing. We are committed to high performance consistently. We are making a difference in the lives of our children. So continue to work together, continue to work as a team, continue to encourage and motivate each other, continue to be consistent in the good things that we know will produce high levels of performance. Again, thank you. Have a great rest of the month of January. Enjoy your Martin Luther King Jr. Holiday, celebrating, reflecting, acknowledging the life, the legacy, the sacrifice of a great civil rights leader, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you.